The chef was cutting up this pig. His cleaver circled around the pig's body and slid out from its mouth. The blade didn't get any blood. Then the chef grabbed the pig's legs and lifted it up. In an instant the pork and the bones were separated. Everyone clapped for his cooking skills. Soon a pork stew was served. But after the meal everyone felt stomach pain. The man realized there was something wrong with the food. But the ingredients were all prepared by himself, except for the last salt which was handed over by his apprentice. The chef finally realized the truth. So he angrily questioned his apprentice. But he denied it. The villagers no longer trusted the chef. The man couldn't explain himself, so the village head drove him away. In order to make a living, the chef came to a restaurant to apply for a job. His competitor was this guy. The guy caught a pufferfish. He used his precise knife skill, fully sliced it into sashimi. Then the man picked a sea bream. He cut open the fish's back and sliced it into thin pieces. What's more magical? That sea bream was still swimming. Even with only bones left it couldn't feel the pain. The chef's dish was favored by the boss. The guy was puzzled. Turned out the man had used an ice knife just now. The guy was convinced. He even asked to become the man's apprentice. Hearing that the man's cooking was really good, the restaurant's head chef felt threatened. So the head chef also wanted to compete with the man in cooking. Whoever lost had to leave the restaurant. This time the dish they would make was roast duck. The man asked the guy to be his assistant. Soon the two finished. The girl tasted the head chef's roast duck. She thought it was very delicious. Then it was time for the man's dish. The girl thought the man's roast duck was already cold, but as she reached out she got burned. At this moment the man's roast duck gave off steam, and it smelled very good. Turned out the man had wrapped the duck with malt sugar to keep it warm, so the dish wouldn't get cold. The girl tasted a piece of duck meat. She was shocked by its deliciousness. The head chef saw this. He also took a bite of the man's dish. Then he let out a light sigh and admitted defeat. He was curious how the man cooked. Turned out the man hadn't used any knives during the cooking, because once the duck meat touched the knife, the duck meat fibers would break, and its texture would be bad. So the man asked his apprentice to break the duck's bones with his palm. After hearing the man's words, the head chef left the restaurant. In this way the man became the new head chef. So here comes the question. What was your favorite Chinese dish?